Hey, everybody. Happy end of 2020.
You do.
Thanks. Let's see. Okay. All right. I'm just creating breakout rooms here while people show up. So come on in, get comfy. Yep, that's the one. Certainly how crime busters tend to do that. I'm going to try something a little new today. Just to save a little time, I'm going to allow all of you to choose what room you want to go into. All right. Density Lab, Disease Detectives, Dynamic Planet. Food Science Fossils, game on. Ready machines. Reach for the Stars, Red Scholar, and Water Quality. Okay. All right. So you can join whatever breakout room you want to talk about. It looks like there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 people here. So, or 12 people rather. I didn't multiply right. So 12 people here today. So it may be that we don't get that, you don't get to meet with a partner in the breakout room, but just go to the one you want to talk about today or work on today, and I will join you once I see who doesn't have a partner. Okay. Okay, those of you still here, are you joining a breakout room?
I don't have an invite.
No?
I don't have an invite either.
Really? Huh. Okay. So it looks like 3 of you for some reason don't have an invite. All right. Well, let's see. I'll just go down and ask you which one you want to do.
It just popped up now.
Oh, it just did. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can get into it.
Okay, cool.
I still can't.
Still can't, Neil?
I could do anatomy.
Okay. Good. There are 2 people in there already, so that's good.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. All right. So hi, Sophia.
Hello.
So it looks like you're the only one in here, ornithology.
Yes.
All right, let's see. Oops. I got to update these spreadsheets. Okay, so your other event is Reach for the Stars, right?
Yes.
Okay. Have you worked much on ornithology yet?
Yes. So me and Deja started a sheet of notes on
Okay.
Google Docs, and we shared it with our other teammates.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Did you hear anything back from them?
Not yet, because the 2 other weren't on there that day.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. Well, let's see. Let me go to, oops, what's that? Let me go to the list of breakout rooms here. Okay, so there are 2 other people in Reach for the Stars. So would you be able to go and join them?
Sure.
Sid and Iris are there.
Okay.
Yeah, Sid especially, I think, is a good source of information on that stuff. Probably, well, they both are for sure, but Sid's a little more, he's a little more talkative. That's all. Okay.
Okay. Thank
All right.
you.
Yeah, we'll see you there. And Neil, did you want me to enable screen sharing? Is that?
Yeah.
Okay. Just a sec. All participants. Okay. Is it working?
Yeah, it's definitely working.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I can see. Okay. Excellent. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so so when you scroll down, you see that there is the skeletal practice, the muscle.
Hi, I'm so sorry I'm late.
Oh, that's okay, Johnny. Don't worry about it. It's good to see you or see your name anyway.
Hey, good to see you.
Do you have an invite to join breakout rooms?
No, I do not.
Okay. Well, what I did was I just created the rooms and I let people join them instead of trying to assign people. I just let people go where they wanted. So that worked out pretty well, actually.
Oh, so can I? Okay, I see how to do it now. So I can just, I got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
You bet. All right, looking good. Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Emma and Gabrielle. How are you doing?
Good.
That's
Good.
So what's new in density lab world?
We just created a document that we're using for our notes.
Oh, great. Great. Did you do that? Let's see. Did you do that like working with somebody who did this event last year?
No.
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 Okay. I think it was Noah. Is Noah doing this now? Let me
I
check.
think he is. I think he's my partner.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So he should have some good information. Now, where did my screen go? I'm still okay with technology, but as I get older, it's harder for me to keep up with. Anyway, I lost the screen for a minute, but I'm back now. Okay, well, so I'll check in with Noah and see if I can make sure he's going to be able to show up next week. Do you have any questions for me right now?
I don't think I have any.
No. Okay.
I don't either.
Okay. All right. Well, if you think of any, just send me a chat. Okay.
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 Otherwise, have fun. Are you just going over the document that you put together? Are you going over that together right now?
Yeah, kinda. I just showed him what I usually use.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. And you have practice tests and things like that you're working on?
I actually don't know where those are, but I can probably find them.
Okay. Well,
Oh, I know where they are. I can see them.
okay. I sent you guys an email, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, something like that, maybe a month ago, on lots of different resources. One of the best ones by far is the old tests from the Harvard Invitational. So they have them from last year, and I think they have them from the year before last as well. Okay, so that's where you should find the practice tests. You should be really focusing on those. And of course, remember that with Density Lab, any questions that dealt with the hands-on part of it are not going to be on this year. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe that would be a good thing for you guys to do right now is to go. I've enabled screen sharing, so if one of you can go to that website and share your screen, you should both be able to look at it together. Sound good? Do you know how to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good. Okay, I'm going to leave the room and look something up. All right, have fun. So, what did I want to look up? Oh yeah, MySO. What's going on with my SO right now? Mini SO. That's what I need. So, there we anatomy and physiology. Okay.
Hi.
Hello. Who is it? Mia.
It's
How are
Mia.
you?
I'm in Crime Busters and Disease Detectives.
Okay.
For some reason, I can open up the breakout rooms and join them.
Yep. I
I
tried
noticed
that.
that there's no Crime Busters and Disease Detectives.
Right. Yeah, it seems like your partners on that on those events are not showing up. Although today obviously is an exception because it's New Year's Eve. All right. Well, detectives. Okay. So which of those do you feel like you're more prepared for?
Crime Busters.
Okay. So should we talk about the other one then? Disease detectives?
Yeah, because I'm a bit confused on what we're supposed to be doing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
I've
let's
been
go.
mainly doing Crime Busters in the breakout rooms. Like, you have not assigned me to these disease detectives that
Yeah.
much.
I guess that's because the other people doing it haven't been showing up. So
Yeah.
let's you and me go into that room right now, okay?
Okay.
All right, see you there.
Okay, so what exactly are we supposed to be doing with disease detectives?
Okay, so that's let's see. Have you looked at the rule book pages for that?
Not yet.
All right. Let's take a look at that then. I should have it here. And you can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not it. Might not have it open right now. Let me go get it. There we go. All righty, disease detectives. 13. All right, so you see what you can have there. One 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper on both sides, any information in any form. So I don't know, were you here last time when I talked about the event organizers telling me that they are going to stick to these rules, but they have no way of enforcing them?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we'll, on the honor system, we'll stick to these rules, okay? So
Okay.
make one,
So,
you
or
able
if we
to
do
make
it
one
on
for the
Google
paper.
Docs, we just can only have 2 pages because they're not front and back.
Yeah, right,
Mm-hmm.
right. Um, so let's see, I think Sid last time said that font size 5 is about as small as you can get if you want to put a lot of information on your notes.
Okay.
But anyway,
Plus, you can always zoom in on them
I
to make it
suppose
a
you
bit
can.
easier to read them.
Yep. He pointed that out last time, I think in the breakout room. And I said, you could do that, but that would be kind of like having, if you printed it out, you wouldn't be able to read it. So it's almost like an unfair advantage. You know what
Yeah,
I
but you can always use a magnifying glass.
mean? Yeah, but not if people were watching you, you couldn't. Anyway, hold on one second. I've got a chat from somebody. Oh, Remy. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay. Look, if you have this document or you have access to it on your Google Drive, you start looking through this, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, I have to stop sharing in order to leave the room, so I'm going to stop sharing now.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, so he already went. I mean, Circuit Lab. Okay. What else is he in? Game on. Hey, Remy, how are you? Remy, are you there? Hi, there you are.
Yes.
Hey, so you saw that you could get into whatever breakout room you wanted to, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's no one else in this one, but I think you're also doing Game On. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, you can stay in this breakout room if you want to, and just I'll come back to it as soon as I'm done with another team member. Or if you want to go to Game On, I think there are at least 2 other people in that breakout room. Okay.
All right.
Up to you. Either way. If I see that you're still in this one, I'll come and find you. Okay.
All right.
All right. Back to here. Okay, Mia, I'm back. Now, we were looking at this. All right, so 3 parts, competitions in 3 parts. Background and surveillance, outbreak investigation, and patterns control and prevention. Okay.
So for part 1, background and surveillance.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to
So some of these terms that you're seeing, like natural history and spectrum of disease and chain of infection, those
chain
are
of infection. I think I understand, like who gets infected
uh-huh.
and from whom.
Okay.
Yeah, so I
Yep.
think I understand that part.
Okay. There may be more to it than that, so it might be worth looking up information on it.
Okay.
And then these outbreak, epidemic, pandemic, surveillance, risk factor, et cetera.
Oh yeah, pandemic. Very noticeable word.
Yeah, especially today, right?
Yeah.
Right, and knowing the difference between that and an epidemic, for example, would be
I
important.
do not know what an epidemic is.
So an epidemic is more of a regional outbreak that does not go global. A pandemic is a global outbreak.
Oh, my mom told me about one of these where like one country has like an epidemic
Mhm.
every 50 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow. One particular country?
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, that's no
Or
fun.
maybe a few. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I know that some countries in other parts of the world do struggle with outbreaks of different diseases, periodically. Okay, and surveillance. You familiar with that term? Do you know what that kind of?
Yeah, looking over.
Yeah. So in the sense of disease detectives, I would think it refers more to things like contact tracing, where you're we have phones on our apps that that sort of trace where we go in case we get. I do. It's called Crush COVID-19. Have you heard of that?
No.
Okay, so it was an app that you could download to your phone that was put out by the state government, and it doesn't require you to do this, but if you're willing to do it, you can turn it on and it will track your movement, so that if you get infected, then the
You
app
know
will
where
keep
you've
track
been
of.
in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly, and it'll know other people who've been there too. So that's the kind of surveillance that they're talking about here.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that will help people try to narrow down who's has had COVID
Mhm.
or who can potentially have COVID.
Yeah, and that's really important for things like quarantine, right? Because then they say, well, if you've had close contact with this person in the last 3 days or whatever, then you need to quarantine for two weeks after the last time you saw that person. So
But some people don't always know that they've actually seen that person.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So
It's
they don't know.
it's easier when it's in a school. Like, you've probably heard that there have been some cases at the middle school, right? In certain clusters. Yeah. So people have had to stay home, and I mean, it's happening in the high school, it's happening in the elementary schools. So it's just,
For me, nothing happens to me at all, even if somebody in my cluster gets it, because I'm a full-time distance learner.
oh, all right.
So
Oh, good for you.
yay.
Do you like that? How's that going for you?
It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't always like it though, because
Yeah.
because I haven't seen anybody since March.
Yeah, that's hard. Yeah. Well, vaccines are here, and we should all get them pretty soon. So I hope by the end of the year, you can go back in person for at least part of the end of the year, hopefully.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what else we got here. So analyze an actual or hypothetical outbreak. Okay. So that, you're sort of analyzing one in real time right now.
So they might actually put COVID-19 as the actual thing.
They certainly could.
Yeah.
The only problem with it is it's the story hasn't ended, right? Because it's not under control yet.
Yeah.
So I think they, with something like this, the influenza outbreak in the early 1900s, like 1918, I think is when it was at its peak.
Or maybe the Spanish flu.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, or the bubonic plague or one of those. But even during that 1918 the Spanish flu, they didn't know what a virus was yet. Scientists didn't really know what a virus was. They thought that all diseases were caused by bacteria.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Actually, my mom told me a fun fact about that. That's
uh-huh.
whenever clothes started to change, so that you could wash them more often.
Okay.
Hmm.
Neat.
Yeah, my
Um,
mom is kind of a historian.
oh, really?
Hmm.
Oh, excellent. So she must know much more about this than I do then.
Yeah.
Well, here's something that I can tell you a little bit about experimental and observational studies.
Hmm.
So, an observational study is where you just look at, you, you're not causing anything to happen. You don't have, people who you're giving the vaccine to or anything like that. You're just collecting data on, things like hospitalizations and um, where the outbreaks are occurring locally, like in nursing homes or bars
Where
and
it's
restaurants,
affecting
things
the
like that.
most.
Yeah, well, that would be an observational study where the scientists aren't actually causing anything to happen. They're just looking at the data from what happened naturally.
Hmm.
Okay. Um, so that would be an observational type of epidemiological study.
And
And
if
then
you're
the
doing
experimental type.
experimental, you could be using positive case people with COVID
Mhm.
and giving them a vaccine.
Yep.
And you could also do that with somebody who does not have COVID, took a test, stayed out of reach of anyone
Hmm.
at all. And if they were in perimeter or someone, they had to take a COVID test first before they met them. Hmm.
Yeah.
So what they 100% do not have COVID, then they can go back to living their normal lives.
Well, that would be one way to approach it. I don't know that that would be part of a study. A study would be more like if they wanted to test a vaccine. Okay,
Yeah.
they would get people who are already, have the disease,
Mhm.
and then try it on those people, on people who would volunteer for it. And like you said, they'd also get people who don't have it. And in some studies, they might even intentionally give some of their test subjects a mild case of the disease, uh, and then see how they react. So those are I forget the term for that now. It's like an action study or something like that. I can't remember the term for it, um, but anyway, the experimental version of an epidemiological study is one where the scientists are actually doing something. They're actually changing something. They have a group that is
Like a
taking
controlled
a placebo.
experiment.
Yes, exactly, like a controlled experiment. Yep.
Mhm.
So they might have a control group. They probably would have a control group and then a test group or a couple test groups. Um,
Mhm.
so knowing those. The steps in an outbreak investigation. So this, yeah, I'm not really sure what those are. I wonder what would be a good resource.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Well, I believe I have Science Olympia.
Hmm.
So I'm looking at the questions from a previous thing.
Okay, that's good. What do you see?
Yeah. So there's one like a chain of infection.
Yep.
So infectious agent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it continues to go around.
Hmm. Okay. Not quite sure what you mean. Do you have it on your screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you try to share your screen with me?
Great. One sec. Nope, you disabled it.
Hmm. Oh no, I enabled people to share screens in the groups.
Host disabled participant screen sharing.
Huh. I didn't though. It's under my information. It says who can share, and all participants is checked.
Okay.
So I don't know why that's not working.
Don't know.
Hmm.
But there's like this circle
Mm-hmm.
here. Here, I'll put the link in the chat so
Okay.
that you can see where I'm at.
All right.
And I'm just looking around.
Mm-hmm.
And I right after the question 12. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Question 12, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is from what competition? Do you know?
It's from
4 S's.
Science Olympia Summer Study Session.
Oh, okay.
It's the only one with a B on it. That's Disease Detectives.
Gotcha.
The other one's a C. Yeah.
Right.
So, it's the only Disease Detective one I can do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. So, following. Okay. So it's probably going to ask what should go at each number, huh?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. At what point in the chain of infection would the spread of infection begin to occur? That looks like probably number 1 or 2. I don't know. Let's see. If you just Google chain of infection. All right. Yeah, so there's lots of images on that you can look at. Oh.
So that might be one of the things that I might add to the thing.
Yeah, your notes. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, to the notes.
Yeah.
Because it's on this.
Yeah.
Which
So
would
it's
make it
certainly going to be on there,
reasonable.
right? Okay.
I feel like they should call this a resource sheet instead of a cheat sheet.
Well, you
Yeah.
can suggest that if you want to.
So yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay. All right. So do you feel like we've gotten started here?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm going to exit out. I don't think our meeting is going to end automatically, but if it does, I'll restart it.
Okay. Bye.
All right. I'll see you later. Hi, Remy. You decided to stay in Circuit Lab?
Yeah.
Okay. I forget, did you do that last year?
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right. So you still have all your materials and everything?
Yes.
Good. Good deal. Have you worked with your partner on it yet?
No, because he hasn't been in the Zoom meetings.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I don't recall him being in one recently. Let's see, who else is doing it? Circuit Lab, Gianni and Amelia. Oh, Gianni's doing it. Have you talked with Gianni at all about Circuit Lab?
I think maybe a bit. I don't know.
Okay. Would it be helpful if I
Not exactly.
what's that? Would it be helpful if I asked him to join you in this breakout room? Because he's in one with three.
I'm better off staying
Yeah, you just want to stay on your own?
on my own.
Okay.
I think I'm better off staying on my own. Yeah.
Okay. All right. No problem. Well, do you have any questions then at this point?
No.
Okay. Very good. All right. I'm going to go to another room, then I'll see you in a bit. I don't think the session is going to automatically end. So I think it's already gone more than 40 minutes. So I'll end it at some point, maybe about in 10 minutes or so, and we'll go come back in the big group. All right.
All right.
Okay. See you then. Hi guys.
Hello.
I thought I'd come back to here because I noticed that the MySO topic for this month is yours, right? This is
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
Cool. All right, good. So are you planning to do the STEM showdown?
Yeah.
I might. I'm
Wait,
not sure.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
So wasn't there like 2 study sessions and then a regular STEM showdown?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So one of the study sessions, and how do we get there?
Okay, let's see.
Because it wasn't included in the ticket. What the information wasn't included in the ticket.
Oh, is that right? Okay, let me go look that up. Oops. You know what? I think I have to. Oh, wait, here we go. All right. Yeah, I got it now. Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Great. So let's see. The 15th is the STEM session. So that's a week from tomorrow.
Okay. So
Tomorrow the lesson plan will be available.
okay.
If it's not there yet, is it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Where would it be?
It'd be under the MySO page under SciOly.org.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it is, technically it's meant for coaches, but anybody can access it. So there will be videos in there, maybe some other resources as well. But really all the stuff that that I've seen so far in the lesson plans was made available a few weeks ago when the well, wait a minute. No, I guess that's not true.
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay. So it should be, it should be popping up tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, good. So glad to hear that let's see, Neil, you're doing the showdown. Anybody else? Kate or Rowan?
I am.
Yeah. Excellent.
I'm not sure if I will.
Not sure. Okay. No problem. Good. Do you guys have any questions for me right now?
No, not really.
Okay, very good. So I don't think the meeting is going to automatically end because it's still a holiday season. So I think Zoom is keeping it open. I'll probably end it in about 10 minutes and we'll come back together as a group. Okay.
Okay.
All right, see you soon.
See ya.
Okay.
So where were we? Oh yes. So number 10.
Cell
Right?
division in skin takes place in.
Stratomeseal, or is that something else? I feel like that was something
I
else.
have no clue.
Let me.
Hi, Benjamin and Athena. How are you?
Hi.
Hello.
Let's see. How are things going in Game On?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Are you looking up resources and stuff and looking at the old exams from last year?
Yes. I'm also using the Scratch wiki itself.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good. Okay. Excellent. Well, it sounds like you're right on top of things. Any questions for me right now?
Nope.
No.
Cool. All right. Probably end the meeting in about 7 or 8 minutes, something like that, maybe at 5:25. Okay. And we'll come back together in a big group and then wrap it up.
All right. Thank
Okay.
you.
See you then. Let's see, where do I want to go now? Machines. Yes. Hey guys, how are things in machines world?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
That's good. Let's see, last week, you got to work with Dr. Gududu, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Was he I imagine he was pretty helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Good, good. All right. So what are you all working on now? Do you have all the old tests that you're doing, or are you looking up more information?
I was working on some practice quizzes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Excellent.
looking at the types of simple machines.
Okay. All right.
So I think I missed the practice where you went over like good places to find a practice test, because I haven't found like a really good practice test that's like the official one.
Okay.
So where do I find like the actual practice test?
So the best ones are the actual tests from previous years. So if you go to the Harvard Invitational site, so let's see, it's if you just do Harvard Science Olympiad. Well, here, I'll share my screen. We can do that. I'm gonna do not that one. All right, I don't see the one I want to share, but that's okay.
So Harvard Olympiad,
Science Olympiad. Okay. So if we go there and then we go to
I found it when I just searched up Harvard Science Olympiad, and then there was like in the main search bar there was archive, and I just clicked on that.
okay, yeah. So I just clicked on learn more and I got to here. So there's a link to archive here too. Okay. So actually I was going to say last year, but this year on February 2nd, the Harvard Invitational did take place because it was before the lockdown occurred. So this is the best place to find, last year's exams and answer keys. And then in order to get in there, remember that the building name was called Hemenway, Hemenway. So if I put that in, it takes me there. And for whatever reason, I have to click another link. To Google Drive.
I cut out for a second when you said what the password was.
Oh, Hemenway, Hemenway. I'll put it in the chat. I think.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah. All right. Hemenway. So I'm sending it just to you, Gianni. Now, if you click that and you're on your school computer, it may not take you to this shared folder that you're seeing on my screen right now. You can see the shared folder on my screen has all the events. Okay, and under each folder, it'll have the practice, or it'll have last year's exams, which are the best source of practice exam. Okay, and you may have noticed that it also has, I'm just going to go back here. It also has the 2019, the year before last. or the competition before last, the exams and answer keys there as well. Just make sure that you're sticking to the Division B, because Division C is the high school. Those are a bit more challenging, as they should be. All right. So I'm going to end this part of the meeting in about 3 minutes or so, at about 5:25, and then we'll all come back together as a group. I'm thinking of having a special weekend session, or yeah, I was going to say maybe 2, but maybe just 1. I don't want to ruin everybody's weekend by doing 2 SciOly sessions. So we might do a special session this weekend since I missed yesterday. All right. But
Okay.
anyway, yeah, so I'll get back to you guys, or I'll end the meeting in a few minutes and you guys can wrap it up, and we'll see you in the big group. Oh. Hi, Emma and Gabrielle. How are things?
Good.
Hi.
Good.
Good.
Okay. Good. I see you're looking at an old test.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Okay. Quick question. What is STP?
STP, standard temperature and pressure.
Beautiful. Love it. Good job. All right. I'm going to end the breakout rooms in about a minute. Okay. So you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have one question.
Yeah,
What's
go ahead.
behind you with that human body thing?
Uh-huh.
What is it?
What is it? It's a model.
Oh,
Here. There's the heart,
okay.
right? And then you can take that apart too and see inside. See the valves.
That's good.
So this is this lab is it has a dual purpose. It's for organic chemistry and it's also for anatomy.
Yeah, okay.
Anatomy models right next to rotary evaporators. Okay, great. Well, it looks like you guys are doing some good work, so that's great. And like I said, I'll end the breakout rooms in about a minute, so you can wrap up what you're doing, and then we'll come back together as a big group, okay?
Okay.
All right, see you in a bit. Okay, I think that's everybody. All right, so it looked like, as usual, you're all doing some great work. Did anybody come up with any questions you want to ask of me or the group before we go? Okay, so I'm thinking of having a special weekend session on Saturday or Sunday. Would not be required, of course, but because I wasn't able to do yesterday, I thought maybe I could make up for that by having a session on the weekend. So if I decide to do that, I'll send around a notice, you know, tomorrow. Okay, whether it's going to be Saturday or Sunday, and we'll go from there. Let's see. Okay. There we go. All right. So if nobody has any questions or anything, like I said, I think you're all doing great work and downloading the old exams and things like that, making your notes sheets. Remember that even though there's no way to enforce it, the Science Olympiad organizers for the Harvard event are holding to last year's, they're keeping last year's guidelines in place for how many notes you can have for all the events. So anything that you're seeing in that Division B manual that's on the shared Google Drive does apply, okay? So if you can have one page of notes back, front and back, you can certainly do that. Let's see, Sid, what font size did you mention was the smallest you could read without a micro or without a magnifying glass?
I guess it would differ between people, but I guess it would be 5.5.
5.5, okay. Somewhere around 5.5 or 6. If you really have a lot of notes, you want to fit them on a front and back of one page, then go for that font size, okay? All right, great work today. Go team. If we will, I'll propose a session this weekend, so maybe I'll see some of you then. If not, we'll definitely, I'm 100% sure, guarantee we'll do 2 sessions next week on Wednesday and Thursday. Alrighty, 4 o'clock. So if I don't see you this weekend, I'll see you then. Everybody have a happy new year. Don't stay up too late.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Happy New Year.
And happy,
New
New
Year.
Year.
Happy 2021.
Yeah. Be better.
Bye.
Thank you. Happy New
2021.
Year.
Bye.